Ever thought about why frogs freeze yet live? Wood frogs are nature's winter warriors. These incredible amphibians can withstand freezing temperatures by entering a state known as suspended animation. During this process, their bodies essentially shut down, slowing their metabolism to an incredible degree. While they are frozen, their cells do not suffer damage, and they don't need to urinate, which is quite fascinating. This ability helps them survive harsh winters in northern climates, where temperatures can plummet. As winter approaches, wood frogs prepare for hibernation, often burrowing into the ground or hiding under leaf litter. When spring arrives, the frogs thaw out, and just like that, they return to life. This remarkable survival strategy not only showcases the resilience of wood frogs, but also makes scientists curious about the potential applications for human medicine in the future. Isn't nature full of surprises? Hard to believe, but Orson Welles was only 23. In 1938, Welles stunned audiences with his groundbreaking film Citizen Kane, which many critics now hail as one of the greatest films of all time. He did this while also making waves on radio with his infamous broadcast of The War of the Worlds. Imagine tuning in one evening, expecting a normal show, only to hear what sounded like a genuine news report about an alien invasion. This inventive approach confused many listeners, leading to widespread panic as people believed Earth was under attack. Welles's genius lay in his ability to blur the lines between fiction and reality, showcasing his talents not just as a filmmaker, but also as a master storyteller. His early contributions to both cinema and radio set new standards for artistic expression, paving the way for future creators. It's astonishing how one young man could shape the landscape of entertainment so profoundly. Why is architectural stability so crucial for development? Architectural stability is the foundation of our built environment, playing a major role in how structures function and endure over time. When architects and builders emphasize structural integrity during the planning and construction phases, they ensure that buildings can withstand various stresses such as weather, earthquakes, and everyday wear and tear. This careful consideration not only protects the safety of those who use these buildings, but also contributes to sustainable long-term development. A well-designed structure can last for generations, reducing the need for costly repairs or rebuilding. Furthermore, stability can enhance the aesthetic appeal of a building, as a well-constructed space often features solid lines and sturdy materials. Whether it's a towering skyscraper or a cozy home, the principles of architectural stability guide every decision made during its creation. So next time you admire a beautiful building, remember that its enduring presence is thanks to the meticulous work of architects who prioritize structural integrity. What if I told you Top Gear thrived through sharing? This iconic car show gained an unexpected boost in popularity thanks to the illegal sharing of early episodes on the Final Gear forum. Initially available only in the UK, the show's thrilling challenges and charismatic hosts captured the hearts of viewers worldwide. As episodes spread beyond borders, audiences tuned in en masse, eager for a glimpse of Clarkson, Hammond, and May's adventures. The phenomenon didn't go unnoticed. After the tragic passing of the forum's founder, Jeremy Clarkson himself acknowledged how this underground sharing significantly contributed to Top Gear's success. It's fascinating to see how a community-driven platform helped such a beloved series thrive, turning it into a global sensation. This story dives deep into the power of fan engagement and highlights the unpredictable ways content can reach audiences. Can you think of any other shows that have had similar journeys? What if I told you about the Maya calendar? The Maya civilization, which flourished in Mesoamerica from 2000 BCE until the Spanish arrival in the 16th century, is famous for its remarkable achievements in astronomy and timekeeping. One of their most significant creations is the long count calendar, designed to chronicle vast stretches of time. This calendar didn't just keep track of days, it documented historical events and even predicted celestial occurrences. Many people became intrigued by this calendar during the hype of the 2012 phenomenon, when the end of a Baktun, a major cycle, was erroneously interpreted by some as a sign of an impending apocalypse. Instead, the end of a Baktun was more about celebrating a new beginning in Maya culture. The sophistication of their timekeeping continues to fascinate historians and enthusiasts alike, shedding light on how the Maya viewed their universe. Prepare to be amazed by our hidden senses. Recent scientific findings suggest that humans possess more than 5 senses, revealing a fascinating and complex sensory system. While most of us are familiar with the traditional 5 senses, sight, hearing, taste, touch, and smell, research indicates that we actually have extras, such as the ability to sense time and even detect Earth's magnetic field. This means that our perception of the world extends far beyond what we usually acknowledge. For instance, our internal clock helps us gauge time without needing a watch. Furthermore, certain studies suggest that some individuals can sense the direction of magnetic fields, a skill usually found in migratory birds. These discoveries not only challenge our understanding of senses, but also open up new avenues for exploring human potential. What other amazing capabilities could our bodies have that we haven't yet discovered? What if I told you vultures are chatty despite their silence? Vultures don't have a syrinx, which is the voice box that many birds use to chirp and sing. Instead of melodious songs, they communicate through a series of grunts and hisses. This unique way of talking might seem limited, but don't be fooled. Vultures are incredibly intelligent and social animals. They often gather in groups, creating a lively atmosphere even without traditional bird calls. These scavengers play a crucial role in our ecosystems by consuming carrion, dead animals that would otherwise rot and spread disease. Their strong digestive systems allow them to eat decaying flesh without getting sick, making them nature's cleanup crew. So the next time you see a vulture soaring high, remember that they're not just flying, they're also chatting and keeping our environment healthy. Let's uncover the truth about password safety. Despite countless warnings from experts and tech companies, the password 12346 still reigns as the world's most popular password. It seems unbelievable, right? A simple string of 6 digits is chosen by millions, making it an easy target for hackers. With our lives increasingly online, using a strong password is crucial for protecting personal information. Yet many folks choose convenience over security, often reusing weak passwords across sites or relying on something like password or their birth date. The risk? Cyber criminals thrive on this behavior, using automated tools to quickly crack these simple codes. So how can we improve? Creating complex passwords with a mix of letters, numbers, and special characters is a great start. Additionally, using password managers can help remember them all securely. Are you ready to upgrade your online security? Shocking truth about the Dust Bowl's static electricity. In the 1930s, the Dust Bowl swept across the Great Plains of the United States, transforming farms into barren deserts. This environmental disaster not only devastated crops, but also created an incredible phenomenon: intense static electricity. The dust storms whipped up fine particles that accumulated electric charges, generating shocking levels of static that could actually knock people unconscious. Farmers dealing with the dangers of electric shocks learned to touch metal objects before shaking hands, a quirky yet practical solution to avoid a jolt. Imagine feeling a zap just from walking in your own field. This dire situation highlighted the struggle of those living through the Dust Bowl, who faced not just loss of livelihood, but also this unusual hazard. Their ingenuity in coping with such extraordinary conditions reminds us of the resilience and adaptability of people in the face of adversity. So the next time you see a dust storm, just think about how it could carry an electric surprise. Curious, isn't it? Have you ever wondered why the guillotine was invented? The guillotine, a grim icon of the French Revolution, serves as a chilling reminder of a tumultuous time in history. This execution device, known for its razor-sharp blade, was suspended by a rope, ensuring rapid and efficient fatalities. When a prisoner faced the guillotine, their head was placed within a wooden frame, and a swift drop of the blade resulted in instantaneous decapitation. Surprisingly, many viewed this method as one of the more humane forms of execution during the late 18th century. Advocates argued it was a swift alternative to the torturous methods of prior eras, which often extended suffering. Moreover, the guillotine promised to democratize death, as it offered the same fate regardless of one's social class. While today we associate this device with dark and violent histories, it opens a dialogue on societal views regarding justice and punishment. As we explore how the guillotine was perceived in its time, we realize that it raises important questions. How do societies confront the concept of justice? What does this reveal about our values even today? Get ready for a wild bike ride in Bokrijk. In this charming Belgian town, adventure awaits cyclists on a breathtaking 692-foot-long cycling path that boldly crosses a shimmering lake. Opened in 2016, this unique experience invites riders to pedal directly through water, creating a magical sensation as they glide over the lake's surface. Imagine the thrill of feeling the splash of water against your tires while surrounded by stunning views of nature. The path, designed for both fun and safety, caters to cyclists of all ages and skill levels. Families often enjoy leisurely rides together, while more adventurous cyclists push their limits. Visitors rave about this extraordinary attraction, making it a must-see when in Belgium. As you navigate the path, keep your eyes peeled for the local wildlife that inhabits the lake and its surroundings. Whether you're an avid cyclist or just looking for a new way to enjoy the outdoors, Bokrijk's cycling trail promises an unforgettable experience. So, pack your bike and get ready to pedal through this enchanting, watery wonderland. Dive into Australia's underground city of Cubber PD. This fascinating region, known for its extreme desert heat, is home to a unique way of living. The residents of Cubber PD have ingeniously built their homes in underground caves to escape the sweltering temperatures that can soar above 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit. These underground dwellings offer a cool retreat, keeping the inhabitants comfortable while still providing a sense of community. Imagine walking through a bustling city, not in the sun but beneath the surface, where you can find shops, schools, and even parks carved into the rock. Living in these caves not only helps people beat the heat, but also showcases their resourcefulness in adapting to harsh conditions. The area has turned into a vibrant hub, attracting curious travelers and researchers eager to learn about this remarkable lifestyle. So if you ever find yourself in Australia, wouldn't you want to explore this astonishing underground city? Did you know Snow White changed movie music forever? In 1937, Walt Disney released Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and it wasn't just the story that held audiences captive. This enchanting film made history by being the very first to have a dedicated motion picture soundtrack. Imagine watching a movie and hearing songs that perfectly match the emotions of each scene. Snow White featured delightful tunes like Someday My Prince Will Come and Hi Ho, captivating viewers and drawing them deeper into the fairy tale world. This innovative approach not only added depth to the storytelling, but also set a trend that forever altered the film industry. The soundtrack became a massive success, leading to both radio play and millions of records sold. Disney showcased how music could elevate a film, and as a result, soundtracks became an essential part of movie releases everywhere. Today, it's hard to imagine a film without a catchy soundtrack. Can you picture your favorite movies without their memorable songs? Guess what really drives frog-licking bands in LA? In the bustling city of Los Angeles, where regulations can be as quirky as its residents, an unusual law makes frog-licking illegal. This strange prohibition likely serves to prevent inappropriate behavior involving frogs, ensuring that these fascinating amphibians are treated with respect. While it sounds bizarre, there's often a serious side behind such laws, as they aim to protect wildlife and maintain public decency. In a city known for its eclectic mix of cultures and lifestyles, this little-known regulation sparks curiosity. Why would there need to be a law about such a playful-sounding act? It shows that, amidst all the glamour and excitement, LA has its unique ways of addressing potential oddities. So next time you think about enjoying nature or playing around with frogs in the city, remember, LA takes its frog etiquette seriously. Is it really true that pistachios can catch fire? While it might sound shocking, pistachios, along with other nuts like peanuts and walnuts, are indeed at risk of spontaneous combustion when stored in large amounts. This curious phenomenon happens primarily when nuts are improperly stored, especially in warm, humid conditions. As these nuts age, natural oils within them can break down and start to generate heat. If the temperature gets high enough, the nuts can ignite without any outside spark. Storing your nuts in cool, dry places can greatly reduce this risk. It's not just pistachios that are affected. Sunflower seeds, cashews, and Brazil nuts can also be susceptible. So the next time you store a big bag of your favorite nuts, remember to keep them safe and sound. Who knew your snack stash could pose a fire hazard? Staying aware of how to properly store nuts can not only keep your pantry safe, but also preserve their freshness and flavor. Are you ready to check your nut storage practices? Guess what really drives baby teeth development? Babies start developing their teeth while they are still in their mother's womb. This fascinating process means that those tiny milk teeth, which emerge between 6 and 12 months after birth, begin forming much earlier than many might expect. These early teeth play an essential role not only in helping the baby chew food later on, but also in the development of speech. Imagine how intricate prenatal growth is when you consider that our very first teeth are already getting ready long before we take our first bite of solid food. Milk teeth, or baby teeth, are a crucial part of this growth journey as they pave the way for healthy adult teeth that will follow. This amazing sequence highlights just how much preparation occurs inside the womb, underscoring the complexity of human development. So next time you see a baby smile, remember there's a little science behind those adorable toothless grins. You won't believe this about Gouda cheese. This creamy and delicious cheese reigns supreme in the Netherlands, where it's not just a favorite, but a cultural staple. Gouda is loved for its rich flavor, which varies from mild to sharp as it ages. It's incredibly versatile too. You can enjoy it on sandwiches and salads or melted over dishes. What sets Gouda apart is its unique production process, where milk is carefully heated and the curds are pressed into wheels, allowing it to develop that distinct taste. Dutch cheese markets are bustling with locals and tourists eager to sample different ages of Gouda, each bringing a unique twist to the table. So next time you enjoy a slice of cheese, think of the beloved Gouda from the Netherlands. Isn't it fascinating how a single cheese can capture the hearts and palates of so many people? Did you know Alaska is the biggest U.S. state? Many people assume that Texas holds the title as the largest state in the U.S. by land area, but that's not true. Alaska takes the crown with a whopping 663,000 square miles, which is more than double Texas's size of approximately 268,000 square miles. This common mix-up often comes from the fact that Texas is the largest state among the contiguous 48 states, making it easy to forget about Alaska. Interestingly, despite its immense size, Alaska is also one of the least densely populated states in the country. With vast wilderness, stunning landscapes, and remote communities, much of Alaska is still untouched by urban development. So next time you hear someone boast about Texas's size, you can share the fascinating truth about Alaska and its incredible land area. Why exactly does love synchronize our heartbeats? Research from UC Davis reveals a fascinating connection between couples. When they gaze into each other's eyes, their heartbeats and breathing rhythms start to align. This remarkable phenomenon is known as interpersonal synchronization. It doesn't stop at just heartbeats. It also influences brainwaves and even thought patterns. Have you ever felt that magical moment when you and your partner seem to finish each other's sentences? That's a warm sign of this connection. Interpersonal synchronization highlights how love is more than just emotions. It's a deep physiological bond that enhances communication and understanding between partners. So next time you find yourself lost in your loved one's eyes, remember that your bodies might just be singing the same tune. Isn't it amazing how connection travels from the heart to the brain? Prepare to be amazed by this incredible escape story. In 1988, a woman named Susan Smith disappeared while waiting for her trial linked to a tragic car crash that claimed a life. As the trial approached, she vanished, leaving investigators baffled and the public shocked. For 15 long years, Smith lived a secret life, evading the law and reinventing herself. Her remarkable evasion came to an unexpected end when she drunkenly bragged about her past in a bar one night. Patrons overheard her astonishing claims and contacted the authorities, leading to her arrest. This jaw-dropping tale highlights not just the lengths some people go to escape consequences, but also how careless moments can turn a life of secrecy back to the spotlight. How did she manage to elude capture for so long? And what did her life look like during those years of hiding? What if I told you Coldplay never changes its members? This iconic band has maintained the same lineup of 4 talented musicians since it started nearly 30 years ago. Founded in 1996, Chris Martin, Johnny Buckland, Guy Berryman, and Will Champion have forged a deep bond both on and off the stage. Unlike many other bands that often hire touring musicians to fill in, Coldplay's unity is part of their magic. This consistency not only fosters a unique sound, but also allows them to evolve together creatively as they share experiences and grow as artists. From the vibrant melodies of Yellow to the anthemic power of Viva la Vida, their songs reflect a shared vision that resonates with millions. This loyalty and commitment to their original group is rare in today's music industry. How do you think this longevity shapes their music and connection with fans? Ever thought about why bodies react after death? It turns out that even after we take our last breath, our bodies can still exhibit some surprising responses. One of the most curious phenomena is goosebumps, which are caused by tiny muscles in our skin contracting. After death, as the body experiences rigor mortis, similar muscle contractions can create this eerie effect. It can make hair stand on end, almost as if the person is still reacting to something around them. This strange occurrence is linked to lingering nerve activity in the muscles, suggesting that the body can respond to its environment for a while, even when life has slipped away. This fascinating insight into post-mortem processes not only raises questions about the mysteries of life and death, but also adds a layer of intrigue to our understanding of the human body. Next time you think about what happens after life, remember that there's still a lot going on even in the stillness of death. Is it really true that Pixar made magic during lunch? In 1994, the creative geniuses at Pixar packed more than just sandwiches into their lunch breaks. During these brief respites, they brainstormed and developed ideas for several beloved films, including Wall-E, A Bug's Life, Monsters, Inc., and Finding Nemo. This extraordinary burst of creativity demonstrates how passion can flourish in surprising places, even over a quick meal. The team was not just enjoying food, they were feeding their imaginations. Ideas flowed, laughter erupted, and innovative concepts took shape, showcasing the talent and synergy among Pixar's artists and storytellers. Their unique approach to collaboration during such short moments reminds us that inspiration can strike anywhere, anytime, as long as you remain open and connected. Pixar's magic wasn't created in isolation, it thrived in a setting that encouraged playful thinking and teamwork. Did you know ducks can surf on waves? It turns out that certain ducks have been spotted riding waves in ponds, using their webbed feet and natural buoyancy to glide effortlessly on the water. This playful activity isn't just a whimsical sight, it's a fascinating example of animal behavior in action. Some clever humans have even taken it a step further by providing these feathered surfers with tiny surfboards. With little boards under their feet, the ducks seem to take their surfing seriously, and you can't help but smile at the sight. This combination of adorable antics and lively spirit creates a joyful atmosphere at the beach. Surfers, onlookers, and even photographers gather to witness this unique blend of fun and nature, celebrating the unexpected talents of these aquatic birds. It's a reminder of how diverse and surprising the animal kingdom can be. Who knew that surfing wasn't just for humans? Next time you spot ducks, keep an eye out. They might just be catching some waves. Most people don't know this, but Dwayne Johnson loves tequila. In 2020, the famous actor and former wrestler, often called The Rock, took a bold step into the world of spirits by launching his own tequila brand, Terramana Tequila. This isn't just a side project, it's a passion for Johnson, who embraced his heritage in the art of tequila making. Terramana, which translates to spirit of the earth, reflects his commitment to quality and authenticity. He worked closely with master distillers in Mexico to create a smooth, flavorful tequila that stands out in a crowded market. By focusing on sustainability and community support, Terramana aims to uplift local farmers and producers. Johnson often shares his journey and vision for the brand on social media, inviting fans to experience it with him. With its unique flavor profile and the charismatic personality of its founder, Terramana Tequila has quickly gained popularity among tequila lovers. Have you tried it yet? Prepare to be amazed by black light detection. Certain advanced cameras possess an incredible ability to see a very faint black light emitted by people, which is about 1,000 times weaker than what our eyes can detect. This fascinating phenomenon occurs because of a process called continuous processing, where the cameras analyze light over time to pick up on these subtle emissions. When we move, our bodies naturally release energy, some of which falls into the infrared spectrum that these cameras expertly catch. This technology has remarkable applications, from security monitoring to studying human movement in science. Imagine a world where hidden details come to light, revealing what our eyes cannot see. These cameras are like super sleuths, uncovering hidden clues in various settings, making them invaluable in fields like forensics or wildlife research. Isn't it amazing how technology can enhance our understanding of the world around us? Ever wondered about ancient Mesopotamian recipes? Clay tablets from this fascinating civilization, dating back over 4,000 years, reveal some of the earliest recorded recipes in history. These ancient cookbooks, etched in cuneiform, showcase the culinary creativity of the time with dishes like stews, pies, and broths. However, the instructions are often minimal, leaving much to the imagination. In a modern twist, researchers at Yale took on the challenge of recreating these culinary artifacts, leading to mixed results that highlight the complexity of ancient cooking practices. This exploration not only sheds light on the food culture of early societies, but also shows that the love for thoughtful cuisine has roots that stretch deep into history. Each dish carries stories of daily life, ingredients available, and the art of preparing meals, reminding us that food has always been a vital part of human connection. Did you know humans see about 10 million colors? This incredible fact highlights the amazing complexity of human vision. According to the American Academy of Ophthalmology, our eyes and brains work together to perceive a vast spectrum of colors by interpreting light waves in an incredibly intricate way. Each color we see results from the combination of 3 types of cone cells in our retinas, which are sensitive to different wavelengths of light: red, green, and blue. When these cones interact, they create the vibrant world of color we experience every day. Imagine walking through a garden filled with colorful flowers or watching a sunset. It's this miraculous capability that allows us to appreciate beauty in such depth. Despite being able to see so many colors, the ways people perceive them can vary, influenced by factors like culture and personal experience. How do you experience color in your life? Did you know that a student made a better Mona Lisa? Recently, art enthusiasts were thrilled to discover that one of Leonardo da Vinci's students, perhaps a lesser-known artist, created an exact replica of the famous painting in the very same studio. This replica is not just any copy, it is remarkably well preserved, allowing viewers to see details that have faded or been damaged in the original over the centuries. The student captured nuances in color and brushwork that Da Vinci himself had executed, offering valuable insights into the master's techniques. As experts analyze this striking work, they gain a deeper understanding of the artistic methods used during the Renaissance. It poses an intriguing question about how close the replica comes to the original vision of Da Vinci. Is it possible that this student, working under such a legendary figure, painted the Mona Lisa in a way that brings fresh light to its mysteries? Hard to believe, but the Sphinx has secrets. This iconic limestone statue with the body of a lion and the head of a pharaoh stands proudly on the Giza Plateau, right next to the famous pyramids. Crafted over 4,500 years ago during the reign of Pharaoh Khafre, it is one of the largest and oldest statues in the world. The Sphinx, measuring about 66 feet tall and 240 feet long, has been a source of endless curiosity, inspiring both awe and speculation. For instance, some historians question how the ancient Egyptians managed to carve such a colossal figure using only primitive tools. Additionally, the Sphinx's missing nose has sparked numerous theories, with some suggesting it was destroyed by cannon fire in the 18th century, while others think it eroded over time. As one of the last remaining wonders of the ancient world, the Great Sphinx continues to captivate visitors and scholars alike, prompting the question, what other secrets lie beneath its sandy exterior? Did you know about the Yarlung Changpo Gorge's majesty? This stunning gorge, found in remote southeastern Tibet, is truly a natural wonder that rivals the Grand Canyon. With its breathtaking depth and steep cliffs, the Yarlung Changpo Gorge is one of the most remarkable canyons in East Asia. The river coursing through it flows at incredible altitudes of over 13,120 feet, making it one of the highest rivers in the world. Picture towering walls of rock that seem to touch the sky, with vibrant ecosystems thriving in its unique environment. The gorge is not just a feast for the eyes. It also presents challenges that attract adventurous hikers and explorers seeking to understand its majestic beauty. From the crystal-clear rivers to the rugged landscapes, every turn reveals a new spectacle of nature. Although it remains somewhat isolated and less traveled, those who venture into this part of Tibet are often left speechless by its grandeur. So why not add the Yarlung Changpo Gorge to your bucket list and experience its awe-inspiring magic? What was drapetomania, and why was it a hoax? Drapetomania was a fabricated mental illness that emerged in the 19th century, claiming that slaves who wanted freedom were suffering from a mental disorder. This false narrative suggested that slavery somehow improved the lives of enslaved individuals to such an extent that only those with sick minds would desire to escape. This ridiculous concept aimed at justifying the brutal institution of slavery by dismissing the very real desires and rights of enslaved people. By labeling their yearning for freedom as a mental illness, proponents attempted to diminish the moral outrage surrounding slavery. Historians today see drapetomania as an example of how false ideologies can be used to manipulate public perception. Recognizing this type of misinformation is crucial in understanding the historical context of slavery and the ongoing fight for human rights today. How can we ensure that history doesn't repeat itself? Did you know Flintstones wasn't an instant hit? For 8 long weeks, the creators of the Flintstones faced rejection while trying to sell their groundbreaking idea. This innovative series, which many consider the first ever primetime animated program, wasn't immediately embraced by networks. Despite their challenges, the team believed in their vision of a modern Stone Age family navigating everyday life with humor and charm. Once it finally premiered in 1960, audiences fell in love with characters like Fred, Wilma, and their quirky neighborhood friends. The series quickly gained popularity, paving the way for future animated shows and proving that perseverance pays off. Today, The Flintstones is remembered as a classic, influencing countless animated programs that followed. So next time you watch an animated series, think about the hard work and determination it took to bring this iconic show to life. Surprisingly, it's a fact that dying is illegal in Svalbard. In this remote archipelago of Norway, the ground is permanently frozen, making it nearly impossible for bodies to decompose. Because of this unique circumstance, the local laws require that any individual who is close to death must be transported away from Svalbard to ensure they can be buried or cremated properly. This unusual rule stems from health concerns and preservation issues, as the community aims to keep the environment clean and prevent any potential health hazards associated with unburied bodies. In a place where harsh weather conditions already create challenges, adding the risk of decomposing remains would complicate things even further. Imagine living somewhere with such a law. Residents and visitors alike must be aware of this quirky regulation, which reflects the fascinating balance between life and the extreme conditions found in Svalbard. Ever thought about why the UK has so many tornadoes? Believe it or not, the United Kingdom experiences more tornadoes per square mile than any other country in the world. This might seem surprising given the UK's relatively small size. Most people associate tornadoes with the vast plains of the United States, particularly in an area known as Tornado Alley. However, the UK encounters around 30 to 50 tornadoes each year, though they are typically weaker than their American counterparts. The reason lies in its unique weather conditions. The warm, moist air from the Atlantic Ocean often clashes with cooler air from the polar regions. This creates unstable atmospheric conditions that can lead to tornado formation. Plus, the UK's varied landscape with hills and valleys can encourage turbulence, making it a perfect breeding ground for these swirling wonders. Isn't it fascinating how the UK stands out in something so unexpected? Have you ever wondered why space shuttles need special tiles? NASA's space shuttle was equipped with remarkable heat-resistant ceramic tiles designed to endure fiery temperatures that soared up to 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit during re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere. These tiles protected the shuttle's structure, acting like a shield against intense heat. However, their impressive heat resistance came with a trade-off. The tiles were quite fragile. Excessive pressure or impacts could easily damage them, which posed a serious risk. This led to meticulous safety protocols around handling and maintaining the tiles, ensuring they remained intact before and after flights. Engineers meticulously examined each tile for wear and tear, knowing that even a small crack could lead to significant consequences during launch or landing. The combination of advanced technology and careful craftsmanship made these tiles essential for the safety of space missions. Isn't it fascinating how something so lightweight and delicate plays such a crucial role in the thrill of space exploration? Let's uncover the truth about tumbleweeds. The iconic tumbleweed, often seen rolling across the dusty plains of the American West, has a surprising history. Though it symbolizes the vast, lonely landscapes of places like the deserts of Arizona and New Mexico, this plant, known scientifically as calatrich, actually hails from Asia. Commonly referred to as Russian thistle, it was introduced to America in the late 19th century, likely as a stowaway in ship ballast. Initially brought over by unsuspecting travelers, these resilient plants quickly adapted to their new environment, thriving in the arid conditions of the West. With their round, dried branches easily breaking off in the wind, they became famous for their distinctive rolling tumble across the land. But did you know that while they embody the spirit of the West, they can also disrupt local ecosystems and outcompete native vegetation? Such is the tale of the tumbleweed, blending beauty with a bit of ecological caution. Ever thought about why moon shadows are so dark? On the lunar surface, shadows are strikingly darker than those we experience on Earth. This fascinating phenomenon happens because the moon lacks an atmosphere to diffuse sunlight. Without this atmospheric scattering, sunlight creates bold, deep shadows that can severely limit visibility for astronauts exploring the terrain. Imagine walking in an area where shadows seem to swallow up everything around you. Even more intriguing is that footprints left by astronauts during the Apollo missions can last for millions of years on the moon. Why? There are no natural elements like wind or rain to wear them away, preserving human traces for eons. So, the next time you look up at the night sky, remember that those dark patches you see are shadows that tell a story of exploration, stark environments, and the incredible durability of our marks on the cosmos. Did you know that Buenaventura is the rainiest city? This beautiful coastal town in Colombia holds the title for the most rainy days in the world, averaging a whopping 258 days of rainfall each year. Imagine waking up to the sound of raindrops almost every day. The city, nestled between the lush mountains and the Pacific Ocean, experiences tropical rainfall that nourishes its vibrant ecosystems. The heavy downpours create a lush paradise, attracting nature lovers and tourists who want to explore its stunning landscapes. However, this extreme weather also means the locals are used to wet days, making them experts at enjoying life despite the rain. From enjoying delicious Colombian coffee to dancing in the streets during vibrant festivals, the people of Buenaventura know how to celebrate their unique climate. So if you're a fan of rain, Buenaventura might just be your dream destination. You might be shocked to learn that Alaska is massive. This incredible state is so expansive that it could fit 19 other U.S. states within its borders. Just imagine the sheer size of it. Alaska, often called the last frontier, is famous for its wild landscapes, including towering mountains, icy fjords, and dense forests. While you might picture it as an endless expanse of wilderness, it's interesting to note that Alaska is one of the least populated states in the country. Despite its rugged beauty and breathtaking scenery, many areas feel incredibly remote, making it a haven for adventurers and nature lovers. The natural wonders here, from the stunning northern lights to the fascinating wildlife, offer unique experiences that attract visitors every year. So while Alaska may seem lonely due to its vastness, it's bursting with life and adventure, just waiting to be explored. Discover the giant coco de mer from the Maldives. This remarkable coconut, known for being the world's largest seed, truly captivates anyone who encounters it. Weighing over 30 pounds, the coco de mer's impressive size is just the beginning of its unique story. Found exclusively in the Seychelles and Maldives, this giant nut takes several years to mature, often resembling something that might come straight from a prehistoric landscape. What makes it even more fascinating is its distinctive shape, which resembles human hips. The coco de mer grows on a palm tree that can reach up to 80 feet in height, showcasing its grandeur among other plants. Unfortunately, due to habitat loss and overharvesting, efforts to protect this extraordinary seed are crucial. So next time you think of coconuts, remember the coco de mer, a true giant of the plant world. Isn't nature incredible? Hard to believe, but floods can spark humor. Every time the floodwaters rise, a man quips, "Choose your fighter, water, or electricity," offering a lighthearted take on a serious situation. It's not just a funny catchphrase. It's a reminder of the real dangers posed by flooding, especially when electricity is involved. Floods can create hazardous conditions, leading to electrical failures or even dangerous shock risks. In many areas, heavy rainfall and rising water levels can disrupt lives, damaging homes and affecting safety. This man's playful remark reflects how humor can serve as a coping mechanism in tough times. It helps people deal with challenges by providing a moment of levity, emphasizing that while floods are serious, finding laughter can lighten the emotional burden. What would your fighter be? Water or electricity? Prepare to be amazed by celebrity drama. Logan Paul recently turned heads by criticizing famous musician Bad Bunny during an interview. Why, you ask? Paul felt targeted by a documentary shedding light on his mansion in Puerto Rico and the tax breaks that come with it. As the documentary unfolded, viewers saw the luxurious lifestyle Paul enjoys, which includes his sprawling estate in the vibrant Caribbean locale. However, rather than enjoying the spotlight, he faced backlash and scrutiny over the implications of his tax benefits and how they might impact local communities. This clash between two big names in entertainment raises questions about wealth, responsibility, and the consequences of fame. With fans on both sides, the debate rages on. Who do you believe, and what should celebrities consider when choosing to relocate for benefits? This might surprise you. Iceland regulates baby names. In Iceland, parents can't just pick any name they fancy for their newborn. They must choose from an official list of approved names. This unique system emerged to protect the Icelandic language and ensure that names fit the rules of grammar and pronunciation. The naming committee, a group of experts, reviews and approves names, considering factors like their compatibility with Icelandic culture. If parents want to use a name not on the list, they need to seek special permission, which isn't always granted. This means that many iconic or unusual names might not make the cut if they don't align with the country's naming principles. This fascinating approach not only preserves the language, but also sparks conversations around identity and tradition in a modern world. Isn't it intriguing how something as simple as a name can reflect and shape a culture? Let's uncover the truth about the largest palace in the world. The Istana Nurul Iman Palace in Brunei proudly holds this impressive title, standing as a testament not only to royal grandeur, but also to cultural significance. This magnificent structure serves as the official residence of the Sultan of Brunei and features an astonishing 1,688 rooms. Imagine the endless hallways, each filled with rich decorations and intricate designs. The palace isn't just about its sheer size. It's also home to luxurious amenities such as vast gardens, grand reception halls, and even a mosque where the Sultan and his guests can pray. Completed in 1984, the palace showcases the Islamic architectural style, reflecting Brunei's cultural heritage. Visitors may only glimpse its beauty from the outside during the Hari Raya celebrations, when the Sultan opens its doors to the public. The Istana Nurul Iman isn't only a home, it's a symbol of Brunei's rich history and royal traditions. Have you ever seen a palace so grand? This might surprise you. Friends share DNA. A fascinating study from 2018 revealed that our friends are often more genetically similar to us than random strangers. This phenomenon, known as social homophily, suggests that we tend to bond with people who have similar backgrounds and traits, including our genetics. However, it's intriguing to note that the genetic similarity among friends is about 2/3 that of an average married couple. This means that while we might share certain genetic markers with our pals, the bond formed through marriage involves a stronger genetic connection. The research highlights how our social relationships can reflect deeper biological ties, which can help explain why we often feel such a close sense of understanding and companionship with our friends. So next time you're hanging out with your best buddy, remember you might have more in common than just shared interests. Have you ever wondered why rabbits can't vomit? This fascinating fact is rooted in their unique digestive system. Unlike many mammals, rabbits have a one-way digestive tract that means food moves only in one direction, from the mouth through the stomach and into the intestines. This anatomical design helps rabbits efficiently extract nutrients from their plant-based diet. However, it also means that if they eat something harmful, they can't simply throw it up like a cat or dog might. This makes it super important for rabbit owners to be extra careful about what their furry friends eat. Foods that are safe for other pets might be toxic for rabbits. For instance, many fruits and vegetables are great treats, but things like chocolate or processed foods can lead to serious health issues. So if you're considering bringing a rabbit into your home, remember to research what snacks are safe and monitor their diet closely to keep them happy and healthy. Have you ever seen fog created by dry ice? Dry ice is not your typical ice. It's actually frozen carbon dioxide. Unlike normal ice that melts into water, dry ice undergoes a process called sublimation. This means that when dry ice is exposed to air, it doesn't just melt. Instead, it instantly transforms from a solid into gas, creating that cool, white smoke effect we often associate with spooky scenes or special effects in theater and movies. The fog you see isn't just some random vapor. It's actually the water vapor in the air condensing because of the cold temperature of the dry ice. This unique property helps create mesmerizing atmospheres for concerts, Halloween parties, and even scientific experiments. Just imagine a magician making their grand entrance surrounded by swirling clouds of fog, all thanks to dry ice. It's fascinating how a simple substance can turn an ordinary moment into something magical. Why not try using it for your next event to impress your friends? You might be shocked to learn that nature thrives here. This impressive facility features two enormous spherical structures known as biomes, each designed to mimic different global ecosystems. Spanning over 50 hectares, the Eden Project is not just about size, it's a thriving hub of biodiversity. Visitors can explore lush rainforests, arid deserts, and more, all in one place. Inside the biomes, you'll find an astonishing variety of plant species, making it a living laboratory for scientists and nature lovers alike. Each biome offers unique environments that showcase how plants adapt to their surroundings, helping us understand the vital role they play in our planet's health. With interactive exhibits and educational programs, the Eden Project encourages everyone to learn about conservation and sustainability. Isn't it amazing how a single location can connect us to so many ecosystems? What if I told you dolphins can see themselves? A 2001 study revealed that these intelligent creatures have a unique ability to recognize their own reflections, even noticing changes like lipstick marks on their bodies. This fascinating behavior suggests that dolphins are capable of self-awareness, a trait that was previously believed to be limited to humans and chimpanzees. The researchers performed the mirror test, where an animal must use a mirror to identify a mark on its body. Dolphins not only passed but also showed curiosity and engagement with their reflections. This discovery expands our understanding of animal intelligence and challenges the notion of self-awareness being exclusive to a few species. It raises exciting questions about the emotional and cognitive lives of dolphins and other animals. If dolphins can recognize themselves, what else might they understand about their world? Turns out, the truth is that dragonflies can't walk. These fascinating insects with their 6 legs have evolved in a unique way to suit their fast-paced airborne lifestyle. While they may look like they should be able to stroll through a garden, dragonflies actually use their legs primarily for 2 things: capturing prey and resting. Instead of walking, they zip through the air with incredible agility, reaching speeds of up to 30 miles per hour. Their legs are perfectly designed to snag insects mid-flight, making them formidable hunters. When they're not darting around, dragonflies will often perch on plants or branches, using their legs to stabilize themselves as they monitor their surroundings. This adaptation not only highlights their hunting skills, but also reveals how perfectly they've tailored their behaviors to thrive in their environment. Isn't it amazing how nature finds such innovative solutions? Did you know that Harold Camping made shocking predictions? In 2011, the Christian radio broadcaster confidently claimed that May 21st would mark the day of the rapture, when believers would be taken to heaven. Many followers took his message to heart, preparing and spreading the word to others. However, when May 21st passed without any sign of this event, Camping adjusted his prediction to October, suggesting the rapture had simply been delayed. Yet again, October came and went with no extraordinary occurrences. This pattern of failed prophecies led to a significant loss of credibility for Camping, as many of his supporters felt disillusioned and confused. The widespread media coverage of his predictions and their ultimate failure sparked discussions about faith, belief, and the impact of misinformation in society. How does one recover from such a public miscalculation? Is it really true that spider silk is the strongest? Surprisingly, yes. Spider silk is known to be the strongest natural material on Earth, outperforming even steel when comparing tensile strength. This means that if you had a thread of spider silk the same thickness as a pencil, it could lift a small car without breaking. Researchers believe the unique combination of proteins in the silk gives it incredible strength and flexibility, which is essential for spiders when capturing prey and building their webs. Unlike everyday materials like kitchen paper or nylon, which can easily rip or tear, spider silk can stretch up to 5 times its length without snapping. Its remarkable properties have caught the attention of scientists and engineers alike, sparking interest in using spider silk in various applications, from medicine to high-performance textiles. Could this tiny, unassuming material be the key to new, innovative technologies? Believe it or not, women pay more for pink products. The term pink tax highlights the shocking reality that many items marketed towards women, like razors and deodorants, often cost more than similar products for men. This price difference occurs even when there are no significant variations in the quality or production costs. For example, women's razors can be priced higher simply because they are designed with colorful packaging or targeted advertising, despite performing the same job as their male counterparts. This practice raises questions about fairness and equality in marketing. It affects women's budgets everywhere, as they unknowingly spend extra just for choosing products that cater to their needs. The pink tax is more than just a pricing issue. It's a reflection of how society views gender and the expectations tied to it. Why should women pay extra for the same products? Guess what really drives the fastest spinning object? The answer lies in a neutron star named PS 7482446, an incredible celestial body that spins at a mind-boggling rate of 716 times each second. Imagine something rotating more than 10 times faster than a typical blender. That's the astonishing reality of this star. What's even more fascinating is that at its equator, the surface of PSR J17482446 zips along at about 25% of the speed of light. You might wonder how such a thing is possible. Neutron stars form when massive stars explode in supernovae and collapse under their own gravity, compressing their material into an incredibly dense core. This rapid spinning is due to the conservation of angular momentum, the same principle that keeps figure skaters spinning faster as they pull their arms in. So the next time you think about spinning objects, remember that in the cosmos, there are incredible forces at play that create wonders like PSR J17482446. Meet the quirky proboscis monkey with its long nose. This fascinating creature, native to the lush rainforests of Borneo, boasts a nose that can grow up to 7 inches long in adult males. What's the purpose of such an extraordinary feature? Scientists believe it's all about attraction and communication. The male proboscis monkey uses its prominent nose to impress potential mates, signaling health and genetic fitness. Additionally, this unique shape enhances the monkey's vocal resonance, allowing its calls to travel further through the dense forest. This means that when they grunt or honk to signal each other or warn of dangers, their distinct calls can be heard from a long distance. The proboscis monkey's distinctive appearance doesn't just help it find a partner, it also plays a vital role in its social interactions. By observing these behaviors, researchers gain insight into how these monkeys thrive in their environment, making them a fascinating subject for study. So the next time you see a picture of this unusual primate, remember that there's more than meets the eye. You won't believe how Carl Weathers got his role. After reading scenes with Sylvester Stallone for the iconic film Rocky, Carl Weathers secured the role of Apollo Creed in a surprising way. During his audition, Weathers confidently remarked, "I could do a lot better if you got me a real actor to work with." This bold statement showcased not just his talent, but also his charisma and wit. Stallone, who was both the star and the writer of Rocky, was impressed. Instead of taking offense, he recognized the chemistry that sparked between them. Weathers' confidence and humor ultimately won him the part, and together they created a legendary rivalry that captivated audiences. Apollo Creed became one of Weathers' most famous roles, paving the way for a successful acting career. Isn't it fascinating how a single audition can change someone's life forever? Here's a wild fact about Plato. Born around 428 BC, Plato was a giant in the world of philosophy, influencing countless thinkers that followed. As a student of Socrates, he absorbed profound ideas about ethics, justice, and the nature of reality. This mentorship shaped his own thoughts, leading him to develop his theories on forms, which suggests that the material world is just a shadow of a higher, unchanging truth. But Plato didn't just learn. He shared his wisdom as a teacher of Aristotle, who would go on to become another monumental figure in philosophy. Plato founded the Academy in Athens, one of the earliest institutions of higher learning in the Western world. His works, especially dialogues like The Republic, still provoke debates about the ideal state and the meaning of justice today. How did one man's ideas shape our understanding of the world for centuries? You might be surprised by Sichuan pepper's true identity. These fascinating spices aren't actually peppers at all. Instead, they are the dried berries of the prickly ash tree, a member of the citrus family. Sichuan peppers are renowned for their distinct, tingling flavor that adds a bold kick to many dishes. Often used in Sichuan cuisine, they provide a unique numbing sensation that pairs beautifully with spicy and savory meals. This delightful spice plays a critical role in famous dishes like mapo tofu and kung pao chicken, elevating their taste to new heights. When you savor a dish seasoned with Sichuan pepper, you're experiencing a burst of citrusy notes mixed with an exciting bite that dances on your palate. Next time you're in a Sichuan restaurant, don't forget to appreciate these incredible berries and their contribution to the vibrant flavors that make the cuisine so special. Can you imagine monks defying death with tukdum? This fascinating phenomenon occurs when Tibetan monks die while deep in meditation, a state they call tukdum. Unlike typical corpses, these monks often appear untouched by the decay that usually follows death. In fact, their bodies can remain remarkably intact for weeks. This intriguing situation has attracted curiosity from researchers and spiritual seekers alike, who are eager to understand the mystique behind it. Some believe that the monks enter such a profound meditative state that their physical bodies might be preserved, reflecting their spiritual discipline and level of enlightenment. The practice of meditative dying is deeply rooted in Tibetan Buddhism and serves as a powerful testament to the monk's commitment to their spiritual journey. As such rituals continue to captivate the world's interest, many ponder the connection between mind, body, and the afterlife. What could this tell us about consciousness? Surprisingly, pigments reveal complex mixing challenges. When you think of vibrant colors like ultramarine, you might picture them blending effortlessly, but the truth is quite different. Pigments are unique materials that often resist mixing, much like how oil and water don't combine. Ultramarine, made from the mineral lapis lazuli, showcases this complexity beautifully. When mixed with other substances, ultramarine tends to hold its identity, creating a striking visual effect rather than a uniform hue. This behavior illustrates the challenge artists face when trying to create a specific color or shade. Each pigment has its own chemical properties, which govern how it interacts with others. Some pigments can mix well, while others merely sit on top, refusing to blend. Understanding these interactions helps artists and designers make informed choices about their materials, ensuring the colors they create are both stunning and stable in their artwork. So next time you admire a vibrant painting, remember the fascinating science that goes into mixing those colors. Guess what really drives Twitter's wild world of bots? It's surprising to learn that around 15% of active Twitter accounts are social bots, which adds up to nearly 48 million accounts without a human behind them. These bots can mimic human behavior, posting tweets, following users, and even retweeting. While some bots are harmless, like those sharing weather updates or news, others can spread misinformation or manipulate conversations. They operate round the clock, constantly engaging with followers and influencing trends. Understanding the role of these bots is crucial, as they can impact public opinion and shape online interactions. As Twitter users, we should be aware that not everyone we interact with is a real person. With so many bots in play, how do we distinguish between genuine accounts and automated ones? It's a digital jungle out there. Here's a wild fact about platypuses. Did you know these unique creatures produce milk without having nipples? Instead, female platypuses secrete a milk-like substance directly onto their stomachs, where their adorable babies lap it up. This unusual feeding method is quite different from most mammals, and while it might sound less hygienic, nature has equipped platypuses with a clever solution. Their milk is packed with high levels of antibacterial proteins, which help keep both mother and baby safe from infections. These proteins are especially important since a platypus's habitat can be full of bacteria and other potential threats. So in their own unusual way, platypuses provide for their young while keeping them healthy. Doesn't that make you appreciate how diverse and fascinating animal adaptations can be? You won't believe this about daydreaming. Daydreaming isn't just a fun escape. It can also be a window into our social desires. Many people often find themselves lost in romantic fantasies or imagined conversations, which reflects our deep longing for connection. This mental practice, sometimes called mental rehearsal, allows us to prepare for real-life interactions more effectively. For instance, when we daydream about asking someone out, we're not only enjoying the fantasy, but also working through our fears and hopes. This can help boost our confidence when it's time to face the real situation. However, keep in mind that excessive daydreaming may tip into escapism, making it harder to engage in the present. So while a little daydreaming can be beneficial, it's essential to strike a balance and stay grounded in reality. Explore Tianjin's enchanting European miniature wonderland. This incredible place in China, known as the Venetian Water Town, offers visitors a unique glimpse into Europe without leaving Asia. Imagine strolling through the beautifully recreated canals inspired by Venice, complete with charming gondolas floating by. As you wander, you'll spot replicas of famous landmarks like the Arc de Triomphe and the Eiffel Tower, making it feel like you've transported directly to the heart of Europe. Each tiny structure is crafted with precision, bringing the romantic ambiance of these iconic cities to life. Families, couples, and tourists marvel at the intricate details and vibrant atmosphere as they explore. Whether you're taking photos or just soaking in the sights, the experience feels magical. It's a perfect spot for those who dream of traveling, but might not have the chance to visit these distant cities. This delightful fusion of cultures creates an inviting environment, making it a must-see if you're in Tianjin. So, are you ready to explore this miniature European paradise? Why exactly does a horror movie house serve burgers? The house that starred in the chilling classic, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, has undergone a surprising transformation into a lively family restaurant called Grand Central Cafe. Instead of the eerie vibes of its horror film origins, visitors can now enjoy delicious meals and delightful company in a welcoming atmosphere. The cafe offers a menu filled with comfort food favorites, including juicy burgers, scrumptious sandwiches, and refreshing salads. With its quirky design that still pays homage to its ghastly past, the restaurant attracts both horror fans and food lovers alike. You might even spot some memorabilia from the movie that reminds everyone of its cinematic history. So if you're in the area and feeling adventurous, why not check out how a site once known for screams has become a place for laughter and delicious bites? Discover Slovenia's unique island wonder. Lake Bled, known for its stunning scenery, harbors Slovenia's only natural island. Nestled in the heart of this picturesque lake, the island is a treasure trove of history and beauty. It features a charming 17th-century church, complete with a beautiful bell tower that offers breathtaking views from the top. Visitors often arrive at the island by rowing traditional wooden boats called pletna, making the journey just as enchanting as the destination. The island also holds a special place in Slovenian culture, as it's a popular spot for weddings and celebrations. Surrounded by lush forests and mountains, it's no wonder Lake Bled is often described as a fairy tale location. With its serene atmosphere and striking landscape, aren't you curious to explore this unique gem in Slovenia? Did you know London's wars shaped global history? The historical context of wars in London is not just a dusty chapter in textbooks, it's a vital part of our present. From the brutal battles during the English Civil War to the bombings of World War II, London has faced turbulent times that influenced political and social change. These conflicts didn't just stay in the past, they affected nations around the world and changed the course of history. For example, the rise of democratic ideals during the English Civil War significantly impacted future revolutions. Today, remnants of these emotional and political struggles can still be felt, as ongoing discussions about democracy, rights, and governance echo stories from those turbulent times. Understanding how these events shaped London offers insights into current global issues. So next time you think of London, remember its rich history of conflict and how it continues to resonate today. Nature's mystery. What's so special about the Crooked Forest? The Crooked Forest in Poland is a fascinating place that draws in tourists, scientists, and curious minds alike. This unique forest is famous for its remarkable trees, which have trunks that curve at the base in a way that seems almost unnatural. Stretching back to the 1930s, the reasons behind this peculiar shape remain a mystery, leading to various theories from human intervention to natural phenomena. Despite numerous studies, no one has definitively solved the riddle, making the forest a hotspot for adventurers and mystery lovers. Visitors stroll along the paths, marveling at the whimsical shapes and debating how nature created this enchanting scene. Some say it adds a touch of the supernatural, igniting imaginations and encouraging stories passed down through generations. The allure of the unknown propels many into this captivating landscape, as the trees stand not just as part of nature, but as living reminders of the wonders waiting to be discovered. Will you be among the next to explore this eerie yet beautiful sight? What if I told you smells trigger powerful memories? Our brains have an incredible ability to link scents with memories, making odors uniquely powerful in evoking emotions. This phenomenon occurs because the part of our brain that processes smells, the olfactory bulb, is closely connected to areas that handle memories and feelings. When you catch a whiff of freshly baked cookies, it might remind you of your grandmother's kitchen or a cozy family gathering. The fragrance of rain can transport you back to a childhood day spent splashing in puddles. This strong link between scent and memory explains why specific smells can stir feelings of nostalgia or happiness. It happens because our brains prioritize these connections, ensuring that the tiniest hint of a familiar scent can revive vivid images of past experiences. So the next time you encounter a familiar smell, pay attention. What memory does it awaken for you? Let's uncover the truth about Laika the space dog. Laika was a brave Russian dog who became the first living creature to journey into space. On November 3, 1957, she was launched aboard Sputnik 2, marking a monumental moment in space exploration history. Laika was a mixed-breed dog, chosen for her calm demeanor and small size. Sadly, she did not survive the trip. The mission aimed to gather data on how living beings would cope with the harsh conditions of space, but it was a one-way trip for Laika. The technology and knowledge gained from this mission helped pave the way for future human spaceflights. Laika's journey was both groundbreaking and tragic, highlighting the sacrifices made in the name of science. Today, she is remembered as a pioneer of space travel, and her story serves as a poignant reminder of the challenges faced by early astronauts. Although Laika's mission ended in tragedy, her legacy still inspires us to explore the cosmos. How do you feel about her courageous journey into the unknown? Is it really true that our brains filter out faces? It's fascinating how our minds work. Our brains use mental filters to sift through the endless stream of information we encounter each day. This is super helpful because it lets us focus on the important stuff while ignoring distractions. However, these filters can also make daily life tricky. For instance, when you're in a crowded place like a bustling concert or a busy street, you might struggle to recognize familiar faces. This happens because your brain is overwhelmed and prioritizes other stimuli, like sounds or moving objects, over identifying people. While mental filtering is essential for managing information effectively, it can complicate our social interactions. So the next time you fail to spot a friend in a crowd, remember it's just your brain doing its job, sorting through loads of information. What if I told you there are millions of apps? With both Apple and Android platforms offering a staggering variety of applications, users can find everything from games and social media to educational tools and productivity boosters. This boom in app availability is a hallmark of the digital age, showcasing how technology has reshaped our daily lives. For instance, a quick glance at your smartphone reveals countless options for connecting with friends, managing tasks, or even learning a new language. Each app is designed to cater to specific needs, making it easier than ever to access information or entertain ourselves on the go. With so many choices, people can tailor their online experiences to fit their lifestyle, preferences, and interests. The power of apps lies not just in their number, but in their ability to enhance how we interact with the world around us. How have your favorite apps changed your daily routine? Guess what really drives elephants all day long? Elephants are true foodies, spending up to 18 hours a day munching on a staggering 150 kilograms or 330 pounds of food. Their meals are a delightful mix of grasses, fruits, and even tree bark, providing them with the energy they need to roam vast distances. These gentle giants have incredibly flexible diets, which allow them to thrive in various habitats, from savannas to forests. Their constant foraging plays a crucial role in their ecosystems too. As they clear vegetation and distribute seeds, they help maintain the health of their environment. Just imagine a day spent continuously snacking, all to fuel their majestic presence. Elephants not only rely on their food for sustenance, but also engage in social interactions, sharing meals, and bonding with others in their herd. Isn't it fascinating how much effort goes into feeding these remarkable creatures? Turns out the truth is that steam engines changed everything. The Industrial Revolution was a game changer, and at the heart of it was James Watt's magnificent steam engine. This invention didn't just enhance existing machinery, it sparked a revolution in manufacturing processes. Before steam engines, factories relied heavily on water power or manual labor, limiting their reach and efficiency. With Watt's improved design, factories could operate anywhere, leading to quicker production times and more goods. This surge in manufacturing capabilities also fueled urbanization, as people flocked to cities for work, transforming small towns into bustling urban centers. Watt's steam engine essentially kick-started a new technological era, setting the stage for innovations that followed, like the railways and powered ships. It was a time when society began to see technology as not just a tool, but as a driving force for change, shaping the modern world we live in today. You might be surprised by Nigeria's blue monster. In the Nigerian version of its Amastrate, this peculiar blue creature has a fascinating twist. Instead of a love for biscuits, it's obsessed with signs. This monster, often portrayed as a playful yet mischievous character, spends its days roaming the vibrant streets, searching for signs. Be they road signs, store signs, or even artistic graffiti. The legend suggests that the blue monster believes these signs hold secrets to understanding the world better. Children and adults alike have enjoyed sharing stories about encounters with this creature, often leading to lessons about the importance of communication and awareness of our surroundings. The blue monster's obsession not only adds a unique touch to local folklore, but also encourages curiosity, sparking conversations about what we notice in our daily lives. So the next time you're out and about, take a moment to notice the signs around you. Who knows, you might just catch a glimpse of the blue monster in action. Is it really true that plants can talk? Studies have shown that stressed plants, including our everyday vegetables, emit ultrasonic vibrations when something isn't going well, like when they're damaged or dehydrated. While we humans can't hear these sounds, sophisticated equipment can pick them up, hinting that plants might be communicating in their own unique way. Imagine a tomato plant quietly expressing its discomfort when the soil gets too dry or when a leaf gets nibbled by pests. This fascinating discovery suggests that plants have a form of awareness about their environment, responding to stress like animals do. The sounds they produce could serve as alerts to their neighbors, possibly encouraging nearby plants to boost their own defenses. While researchers are still exploring the depths of this plant communication, it's exciting to consider how these green organisms might interact with one another on a level we could hardly imagine. Hard to believe, but Swiss cheese gets its holes from bubbles. These iconic holes, or eyes, form during the fermentation process when bacteria produce carbon dioxide. As the cheese ages, this gas creates air pockets in the curd, resulting in the delightful texture we associate with Swiss cheese. Interestingly, if you see a wheel of Swiss cheese without holes, it means the cheese was made in an exceptionally clean environment, preventing gas formation. Factors like temperature, storage time, and acidity can influence the size of the holes. Cheesemakers may even choose to limit the formation of these holes, creating a smoother texture instead. So next time you're enjoying a tasty slice of Swiss cheese, remember that those little holes tell a story about the meticulous fermentation process behind your favorite dairy treat. You might be shocked to learn that tea bags fight odors. This clever trick relies on the tannins found in tea, which are amazing at absorbing moisture and neutralizing unpleasant smells. If you've ever dealt with stinky shoes or that sweaty scent in your gym bag, just grab a couple of dry tea bags, slip them inside your shoes or bag, and let them work their magic overnight. As the tea bags soak up the moisture, they'll help eliminate the unpleasant odors that can sometimes leave you feeling embarrassed to take off your shoes in public. It's a simple, cost-effective solution that not only helps freshen up your gear, but also puts those used tea bags to good use. Plus, it beats spending money on fancy air fresheners or odor eliminators. Next time your footwear needs some freshening up, consider this unexpected solution. Who would have thought tea could do so much? Why is Lion Rock so impressive in Sigiriya? This stunning rock formation stands 656 feet tall, dominating the landscape in this remarkable location. Lion Rock isn't just a towering structure, it has a rich history too. Its impressive height and unique shape make it a natural landmark that draws in visitors and locals alike. Surrounding the rock is a fascinating moat and walls, which add to its historical significance and mystery. These elements have stood the test of time, making it a site of both natural beauty and cultural importance. Many believe that Lion Rock served as a lookout point and a defensive position for past civilizations. As you gaze at this geological marvel, you can appreciate how it has captivated people for generations. Whether you're hiking up its paths or simply admiring it from a distance, Lion Rock offers a glimpse into the past while showcasing the stunning beauty of the area. Isn't it amazing how nature and history come together in this spectacular way? Discover Bob Ross's surprising hair choice. Bob Ross, the beloved painter and TV host, actually had naturally straight hair. However, instead of visiting the barber frequently while traveling in his mobile home, he decided to get a perm. By doing this, he could maintain a signature hairstyle without the hassle of regular haircuts. Interestingly, Bob wasn't fond of his curly locks. He even admitted to disliking them at times. Yet as his fame grew, those iconic curls became part of his brand. Fans began to associate his fluffy hair with his calm demeanor and cheerful painting style. It's fascinating to think that what Bob originally saw as a practical choice turned into a defining feature that helped him connect with audiences. So next time you see him on screen, remember that those curls were more about convenience than preference. Surprisingly, it's a fact that some anthems have no words. 4 countries, including Spain and Bosnia and Herzegovina, celebrate their national pride with purely instrumental compositions. Spain's Marcha Real and Bosnia and Herzegovina's Intermezzo lead the pack, while Kosovo's anthem remains unnamed and San Marino's Inno Nazionale completes this unique group. These wordless anthems provide an intriguing way to evoke feelings of patriotism without any spoken lyrics. Political and cultural histories often play a huge role in this choice. In some cases, the absence of lyrics reflects complex national identities or efforts to remain neutral. Interestingly, while some unofficial lyrics have popped up over the years, none have been officially recognized. This distinction makes these instrumental anthems fascinating pieces of national heritage, relying on powerful melodies and rhythms to stir emotions and represent the spirit of their countries. Have you ever experienced the magic of a wordless anthem? Did you know penguins are birds that can't fly? Despite their classification, these fascinating creatures have wings that evolved into flippers, perfectly designed for swimming in icy waters. Penguins are remarkable athletes in the ocean, propelling themselves with impressive speed and agility. Their unique body structure, including a streamlined shape, helps them move through water much like how fish do. Instead of soaring through the sky, they spend most of their lives foraging for food under the sea, hunting for fish and krill. Living primarily in the southern hemisphere, especially in Antarctica, penguins have adapted to extremely cold climates, using their dense feathers for insulation. The next time you see a penguin waddle across the ice, remember that those flippers, which may seem like a limitation, actually turn them into incredible swimmers. So how do they manage to thrive in such harsh conditions? Can 50 million balloons really lift a house? You might think it sounds like a scene straight out of the animated movie Up, but the idea isn't entirely far-fetched. To actually lift a typical house with helium-filled balloons, you would need around 50 million of them. Helium is lighter than air, and that's what makes balloons float. However, lifting something as heavy as a house requires an incredible amount of lift. For instance, a standard party balloon can lift about 14 grams. If you multiply that by the number of balloons needed, it showcases the sheer scale of this whimsical idea. Imagine a stunning, colorful cloud of balloons lifting a cozy home, just like in the movie, floating over breathtaking landscapes like those found on Diamond Beach in Iceland. While it's fun to dream about, the logistics and safety of such a flight would be quite complicated, wouldn't it? Did you know butterflies can blend in with nature? These beautiful insects have developed wings that can change colors and patterns, helping them hide from predators. This amazing adaptation is called camouflage. For instance, the famous owl butterfly features eye-like patterns on its wings that resemble the eyes of a larger animal, scaring off potential threats. Similarly, the leaf-tailed gecko butterfly has wings that look just like leaves, allowing it to disappear in forests. Not only does this keep them safe, but it also increases their chances of mating, as brightly colored butterflies attract mates while camouflaged ones stay safe. Incredible, right? Besides camouflage, some butterflies even mimic other species, making them seem unappealing to predators. So next time you see a butterfly fluttering by, remember that it might be hiding in plain sight. Did you know Canada's sweepstakes have a math twist? In Canada, Entering a sweepstake isn't just about luck. It often involves answering a math question. This quirky legal requirement is designed to ensure fairness and keep the contests above board. While many people think of sweepstakes as simple games of chance, the necessity of solving a math problem means participants demonstrate a basic level of engagement and understanding. The math question can vary from easy addition to more complex equations, depending on the contest rules. Some might find it a bit unexpected, especially if they are used to entering sweepstakes with no strings attached. But this requirement is intended to prevent fraud and make the process transparent for everyone involved. It's a fascinating approach that underlines how seriously Canadian laws take consumer protection. So the next time you're considering entering a sweepstake in Canada, remember to brush up on your math skills because you might need them to claim that prize. Hard to believe, but plants can kill us too. One of the most dangerous offenders is the castor bean plant, known for producing ricin, an incredibly toxic substance. Just a tiny amount, only a few micrograms, can be fatal if ingested. This means something as seemingly harmless as a plant seed can become a silent killer. Ricin works by inhibiting protein synthesis in cells, leading to severe organ failure and potentially death. While castor beans might be striking in appearance, their beauty belies their danger. It's crucial to highlight that not only animals, but humans are also at risk when they come into contact with such toxic plants. Even handling the seeds can lead to exposure, especially if you're not careful. So the next time you're out enjoying nature, remember, not all plants are friendly, and some can pack a deadly punch. Can you imagine that your brain isn't fully mature? While our brains reach a fully developed size around age 5, the prefrontal cortex, the region responsible for rational thinking, takes much longer to grow up, often not reaching maturity until around age 25. This surprising timeline helps explain some typical teenage behaviors. Ever wonder why adolescents sometimes make hasty decisions or have trouble planning for the future? It's all tied to this brain development journey. During the teenage years, the prefrontal cortex is still honing its skills, leading to those impulsive moments we often hear about, like risking it all for a thrill or forgetting important deadlines. As the brain continues to mature into early adulthood, young people gradually gain better judgment and decision-making abilities. Understanding this can help parents, teachers, and friends foster patience and support during what can be a challenging time in life. Most people don't know this, but salat evolved. Salat, a fascinating organism originally recognized as a vampire parasite in the 6th century, showcases the incredible journey of evolution. Over the centuries, it has transformed significantly, adapting to its environment in ways that reveal the remarkable interplay between living beings and their surroundings. When we think about evolution, we often picture slow changes over millions of years. But Salat's case demonstrates that evolution can happen in response to immediate environmental challenges. This parasite, once relying on its host for survival, has developed new traits allowing it to thrive in various habitats. Such changes highlight the idea that environments shape the organisms living in them, making evolution a dynamic and ongoing process. The story of Salat pushes us to reconsider how we view the relationships between different species and their ecosystems. Isn't it amazing how adaptable life can be? Believe it or not, flatulence has a funny name, HAFE, which stands for High Altitude Flatulence Expulsion, is a lighthearted term among outdoor enthusiasts. It's a playful nod to the sounds produced during this amusing condition, lovingly dubbed Rocky Mountain barking spiders. While it may sound serious, HAFE is largely harmless compared to more dangerous altitude-related issues like high-altitude pulmonary edema, HAPE. When adventurers trek to high altitudes, the thinner air can trigger this comical gas buildup, leading to some entertaining moments around the campfire. Thankfully, as climbers or hikers descend to lower elevations, the discomfort associated with HAFE usually fades away. So next time you're on a mountain and hear some unexpected sounds, just remember, it might just be some cheerful barking spiders joining the fun. Believe it or not, Krampus is a holiday monster. This spooky character comes alive during the Krampus parade in Austria and Germany, where it has delighted and terrified people for centuries. Krampus, often depicted as a horned, demonic figure, is believed to punish naughty children, while St. Nicholas rewards those who have been good. The parade is a thrilling spectacle, featuring participants dressed in elaborate Krampus costumes, complete with bells and chains that jingle ominously as they march through the streets. Spectators watch in awe, and sometimes fright, as Krampus figures chase after them, making for a lively and breathtaking experience. This festive celebration not only serves as a reminder to children to behave, but also connects modern communities to their rich folkloric traditions. Are you brave enough to face the Krampus? Is it really true about Faroe Islands' sheep population? In the Faroe Islands, there are more sheep than people, with a staggering count of over 80,000 sheep compared to just around 50,000 residents. This unique situation arises from the island's picturesque landscapes, where rolling hills and rugged terrains provide excellent grazing grounds. The sheep play a vital role in local culture and economy, being a source of wool, meat, and even traditional dishes. Every summer, many Faroes families partake in the time-honored tradition of shearing their sheep, turning their wool into beautiful garments. The sheep are typically left to roam freely in the wild, and they often form a charming part of the scenery, contributing to the island's natural allure. With such a strong ovine presence, the Faroe Islands offer a fascinating glimpse into how agriculture intertwines with everyday life. This curious sheep-to-human ratio not only highlights the island's agricultural heritage, but also raises questions about how land use and farming practices are evolving in this remote part of the world. What other surprises await in this rugged archipelago? Here's something incredible about New York's brownstone. This unique rock, known for its rich reddish-brown color, played a vital role in shaping the architectural landscape of the city. Brownstone was commonly used in the construction of homes during the 19th century, giving entire neighborhoods their distinctive charm. If you've ever wandered through areas like Brooklyn or Manhattan, you've likely admired the beautiful buildings featuring this sturdy material. The iconic brownstone steps often lead up to grand doors, showcasing intricate designs that tell stories of the past. Many of these structures have been lovingly preserved, making them a cherished part of New York's history. So the next time you stroll through the city, take a moment to appreciate the brownstone. It's not just a rock, but a testament to the craftsmanship and cultural heritage that defines this vibrant metropolis. Guess what really drives hippos to be dangerous? Hippopotamuses are often seen as gentle giants, but they are among Africa's most dangerous animals, contributing to an astonishing 500 to 3,000 human deaths every year. You might wonder how these herbivorous creatures can pose such a threat. The answer lies in their territorial nature. Hippos can be surprisingly aggressive, especially when they feel their space is being invaded. In addition to their fierce tendencies, these massive animals can sprint on land at speeds of up to 30 kilometers per hour, making them quicker than most of us would expect. When defending their territory, hippos are known to charge at anything that gets too close, including boats, which surprises many people enjoying nature on the water. Next time you think of a hippo, remember there's more to these heavyweights than meets the eye. You won't believe this about Leduc Thao. During the Vietnam War, Thao, a Vietnamese revolutionary, played a crucial role in secret negotiations with American diplomat Henry Kissinger. These discussions were not just whispers behind closed doors. They were vital to ending a devastating conflict that had lasted for years. Thao and Kissinger aimed to bring peace to a war-torn nation, and their efforts ultimately culminated in a significant peace agreement in 1973. For their tireless efforts, both men were awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. However, Thao made a surprising decision to decline the award, insisting that true peace hadn't yet been achieved in Vietnam. This stance highlights his deep commitment to his country and the ongoing struggles of its people. The story of Thao and Kissinger reminds us that the journey to peace is often complicated and filled with tough choices. What do you think about Thao's decision? Have you heard about the avocado heist in Mexico? In 2007, hackers took an unexpected route with their caper, by holding a shipment of avocados hostage, revealing how valuable these green fruits truly are. This audacious crime highlighted the immense popularity of avocados, especially in brunch dishes like guacamole and avocado toast, which have skyrocketed in demand. These nutritious fruits, rich in healthy fats and packed with flavor, have become a staple in many diets across the globe. But the heist wasn't just about stolen fruit. It represented the cultural significance avocados hold in culinary traditions, especially in Mexico. The incident shows how deeply intertwined food is with culture and economy. Avocados are not just a trendy topping, they symbolize a way of life for many people, blending health, taste, and social gatherings. As we enjoy our brunches filled with these delicious fruits today, it's hard to imagine that just over a decade ago, a cargo of avocados was the center of a thrilling heist. What's your favorite way to enjoy avocados? What if I told you Monopoly is based on Atlantic City? This iconic board game brings the excitement of real estate to life, featuring properties named after actual locations in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Imagine rolling the dice and landing on Boardwalk or Park Place, both legendary spots in this historic beach town. The game cleverly mirrors the bustling atmosphere and rich history of Atlantic City, which was a popular vacation destination in the early 20th century. Players buy, sell, and trade these famous properties, all while navigating through whimsical elements like chance and community chess cards. Did you know that the game's original version was created in the 1900s by a woman named Elizabeth Magie? She wanted to showcase the pitfalls of capitalism. Today, Monopoly remains a beloved family game, sparking friendly competition and laughter as players dream of owning their favorite locations. So, next time you play, remember you're diving into the essence of a real place. Hard to believe, but planking took over social media. In 2011, a quirky trend known as planking, or the lying down game, captured the internet's imagination. This bizarre activity involved lying face down in unique and sometimes surprising locations, with palms at the sides and toes firmly planted on the ground. What made it particularly fun was the creativity participants showcased as they snapped photos of their planking adventures. From lying on park benches to perched on statues, the more unusual the spot, the better. The trend exploded as people shared their planking pictures across platforms like Facebook and Twitter, sparking a wave of imitation. However, not all planking stunts were harmless. Some individuals took risks that led to dangerous situations. Despite its sometimes reckless nature, planking remains a memorable moment in internet culture, reminding us of the wild creativity that can surface in the digital age. Is it time for a planking revival? Transform pineapple with just a sprinkle of salt. Most people don't know this, but adding salt to pineapple can make a huge difference in how it tastes. Pineapple is naturally sweet and tangy, but sometimes it has a slight bitterness that can be off-putting. When you sprinkle a little salt on this tropical fruit, it enhances the sweetness while cutting down the bitterness. This happens because salt interacts with your taste buds, accentuating flavors and making the fruit taste even more delicious. It's an easy kitchen trick that can totally change your fruit salad or snack time. So next time you slice into a fresh pineapple, grab that salt shaker and give it a try. You might be amazed at how that tiny addition takes the flavor to a whole new level. Who knew that seasoning could create such a tasty transformation? What if I told you we spend a year on the toilet? Believe it or not, the average person spends around 12 months of their life sitting on the toilet. That's a full year, just for one daily routine most of us take for granted. This interesting statistic reminds us of how even the simplest activities can add up over time. Whether we're scrolling through our phones, reading a book, or just taking a moment to relax, those minutes and hours really stack up. For many people, this time is a much-needed break during a busy day, offering a chance to unwind and reflect. Considering the average lifespan, which is around 80 years, that year spent on the loo might not seem like much, but it's a curious way to think about how we utilize our time. So next time you sit down, think about what you might be doing with that precious moment. Did you hear about the Aquadom disaster in Berlin? On December 16, 2022, a shocking event unfolded at the Radisson Collection Hotel when the Aquadom, A stunning 25-meter-tall cylindrical acrylic aquarium suddenly ruptured. This enormous aquarium, which drew tourists and locals alike with its transparent elevator offering breathtaking views of the marine life, faced an unimaginable catastrophe. As the tank burst open, about 1,500 fish were released, swimming through the streets of Berlin, creating both chaos and an unusual sight for those nearby. The aftermath was significant, with extensive damage reported to the hotel infrastructure and surrounding areas. Cleanup crews quickly mobilized to remove the fish and repair the wreckage. This bizarre incident not only highlighted the beauty of aquatic displays, but also raised questions about safety standards in large installations. How many more surprises might our urban environments hold?